breathtaking.
Oh, no, no, no. It's all about you. I wish it was still all about Keanu being breathtaking. Hello, everyone. I am Random42. The one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. Big Keanu Reeves fan, it turns out. The more I see of him, the more I like him. He just keeps popping up everywhere and everything decent and good and amazing. And we've got some Cyberpunk 77 stuff to talk about today. Oh, and this is gonna be good. Well, 2077. Did I keep saying 77? Oh, bad me. Bad me. That's because I'm a boomer. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But no, it looks like they're going to do that little thing that all of these game companies do and pander to the woke market. And then so all the anti-woke people like me, who usually use some reason and common sense, can go, but no, it shouldn't be about the unimportant superficial stuff. Here's the thing though. I have to actually defend this choice to a point, to a little bit of a point, because of what the game is actually based on and what it's about. And some of the parts of the game that if you actually watched Keanu's entire speech, not just the awesome, "You're breathtaking" meme, which we all know and love.
You're breathtaking.
You would know that it's actually part of the game and it makes sense in the world of the game to be doing what they're doing. Why am I leaning a little bit more towards the support of this choice, but still shame on you for the woke marketing stuff? Well, let's hear what Keanu says right here.
Going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices.
All right, that sounds a little bit more like something to do with enhancing or changing or upgrading and body modification sort of things. I'm leaning towards, now correct me if I'm wrong here, I'm leaning a little bit towards the upgrades in like the Deus Ex games. That is where I'm thinking here. And if that is the case, then a game where you have all kinds of body upgrades and character customizations throughout the gameplay itself, why does it matter which body parts you can choose in your character customization as far as a woke marketing point? Well, it does draw some attention to it, and people like me make videos because we know our specific audience base will lean one way or another, and I do tend to definitely lean towards the don't make a character only to appease a woke demographic. In this case, I don't believe it is only going to do that. This really reminds me a little bit more of like the Saints Row games, where you have the sex appeal slider where you can make your character as appealing or as not appealing based on how much, and that basically increases or decreases, and it does the same thing for the boys too. So, you know, if you're playing as a male or female character, it doesn't really matter. I think a lot more people in the video game universe, I know many guys who play as female characters. I know many female players who play as male characters, and vice versa. I usually lean towards playing the female characters because I like to look at the female characters. And that's just a personal preference of mine. But I think that this game can kind of take advantage of some of that, and I think this is the way to do it in the more over-the-top, almost making fun of that crowd if you want to. Because you know what I'm going to do if I get this game? I'm going to put probably every little bit of everything I could possibly... Well, here, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. I have no idea how to talk about this around being demonetized, but so we'll just go right into the gist of the story now. According to this tweet on IGN, players can select a gender and customize their character, and they can include depictions of and the backside, the downstairs bits, as well as various sizes and combinations. Alright. Okay, I think this is a decent way to start this because you can basically go full Klingon and have two of them, right? Hopefully, or have one of each, have them both, have none, whichever you want. Make it as fun and ridiculous as you want. Make it as personal as you want. If you want your character to represent you, make it as weird and wacky. When I do get weird customization characters, I make them look as amazingly different and odd sometimes as I can. Yeah, I'll make somebody look like an alien when they shouldn't be, in a Mario Me sort of situation sometimes. So this is both a way to pander to and at the same time mock, if you wish, that demographic. They're trying to keep both player bases happy, I think. I don't think this is going to be a huge bad, like, you're just marketing to a woke cost. No, I don't think it's going to go that way, especially, I mean, you got Keanu Reeves on there. This is a game that looks like a lot of people really, really anticipating it. This is in everybody's top pick. Everybody on my Steam friends list has this in their wish list, except for maybe me, because I'm still not sold on a lot of these first-person games. And as you can see here, pretty much how many friends? 51 friends want this game. I'm not kidding. 51 friends want this game. Also, if you guys do want to friend me, that's me on Steam. I play a lot of stuff. Been playing through Saints Row again. Yeah, view my profile. Go there. I still have my Star Trek backgrounds. Yep, I do, but that's me. I am your favorite YouTube harpy over there. And of course, I did respond to the IGN article. As someone who just wants to get into the game, is there like a default choice? I get that people want to choose, but it's a video game. I'm playing someone else anyway. It's fantasy. When it's a first-person game, all you see is the hands. And you do! Somebody here says, I had no idea this was a game ad. When this popped up, I scrolled right past it because it had the same look and feel as one of those late-night infomercials for a worthless fitness gadget or the latest diet placebo. It does! It looks like one of those before and after pictures where you have like the guy with like the shake weight shaking it in itself. Oh, these are so hilarious. Definitely scroll through their tweet thread. And let's get into the article. This is an IGN article. Cyberpunk will let you customize your you-know-whats. This would be a part of CD Projekt Red's decision not to include a traditional gender in the game, instead offering a really inclusive expanded character customization menu. The report also makes mention of in-game purchases, but CD Projekt Red has subsequently told IGN that these refer to the ability to buy future DLC expansions for the game, downloadable content, not microtransactions. So if you're a gamer, I know a lot of my fan base are gamers, they release extra additional packs. Hopefully it's going to be more like, and here's another mission you can play. Here's another side story. A lot of the times they'll include microtransactions for cosmetic things, like here's a new costume. That's what the Saints Row games do for sure, but those are also third person and they're very cartoony and ridiculous. And when I do play shooter sort of games, I'll play the more cartoony, ridiculous ones. Thing is here though, you don't even see your character. I keep saying that. You don't even see anything more than your hands for a brief moment, and here you go. We'll just pop this up. This is from their official page. You just want to use a split second of it for fair use. This is actual in-game footage where you get in the car and yeah, you really don't see any more than your hands. And of course they have, you know, with the little weapons, and I don't want to even show any of that stuff because not about that, and that's one of those flaggy things on YouTube. But no, you really only see your hands and what you're doing. That's, I don't care so much, but if it's something that you can kind of incorporate into the story, like the upgrades on the Deus Ex games, well, then it becomes a little bit less woke pandering. And I don't like it when they're woke pandering, but I think this is kind of a good compromise, in my opinion. I think this is a decent enough way to incorporate the woke sort of crowd who are going to applaud this and not slam this in the media so much. And this is going to be a way to kind of lighten up some of the, oh, you're just an SJW sort of demographic of this, because we get both sides where some people take it a little far on one side and sometimes some people take it a little far on the other. We get sort of the NPC mentality on both sides from time to time. I'm not saying all the time, but once in a blue moon you will see somebody say, I don't want it because it's a woman, and then we lose all the progress we've made of our whole mission in this is trying to get better entertainment, better quality stuff, focus more on the storytelling and the gameplay especially. But then, of course, for me, I'm more into the gameplay. I need better gameplay more than anything, because I'll skip stories if I'm bored with it. And if this is just another kind of mindless shooter where you don't really have that much gameplay, then I'm going to be disappointed. I am certainly not going to be buying this day one. A lot of the AAA games, I usually wait a couple of years anyway. I wait until they're under $20. So unless this is like the most amazing thing when it comes out, which so far... I mean, I'm not huge on like the cyberpunky sort of aesthetic, I suppose. That's not really where my wheelhouse is. Like I said, I was really enjoying the Saints Row games because they're so over the top and so ridiculous. But I also really, really love Terraria, so that's the one I know I'm going to be playing as soon as the update for that one comes out. What do you guys think? Are you thinking this is just going to be a giant woke nightmare? Am I completely off the mark on this one? Or do you think this is kind of a decent compromise? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!